Here we go. So Funko has pretty much figures for everything, from movies to presidents. They have it all. One of the lines also is for pro wrestling, and in specific WWE. They have quite a bit of choices, quite a big of a collection, and some of those have gained money worth. You could get them signed by the person themselves and all that. I have what I consider to be a humble collection, but a good one nonetheless. I think here are some of my favorites. These are not all the ones that I have, but these are all of my favorite WWE Funkos. And I'll be starting with The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. This one was supposed to be an Amazon exclusive, but for whatever reason, or how popular it was able to be sold out in days, right? So I got this one off of WWE.com. That's why it has the special edition sticker on it. So this one goes, I would say, worth like around $40 or $45 online. People that are reselling it. I got it for like $15 on WWE.com, not including shipping, which costs an arm and a leg apparently. The worst part is the box came a little bit bent. Next, we have someone who is for sure going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, and that's the phenomenal AJ Styles, signed by him, certified by JSA, and I'm holding on to this one for sure because this guy has won pretty much every title that there is to win out there, and if he goes to AEW someday, then he will win that one too. So I would say this one would probably be worth like around $100 now, because it's signed. And I'm not sure, but I think this one's vaulted. So a vaulted Funko means that they are not being made anymore. Okay. Let's go with your Olympic hero and my hero, Kurt Angle. This one I saw him sign personally when there was a signing at the Wrestling Guy store, and I actually got the chance to ask him about his theme music, how he chose it, but it wasn't really him. He told me that everything was chosen for him. His lines, his music, his ring attire, all of it. But yeah, here it is. And he wrote WWE HOF along with his name. So I would say this was probably like 120 if I would have had to sell it, which I'm not. So Kurt Angle. Okay, this one is not signed. I want it to get signed, and I hope he is able to someday. And that's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. I've seen this one go online for like $200 or $250 sometimes because of how rare this pop has become. I know that, or if you could see the sticker, it says WWE 2K19 exclusive. It came with the video game as part of a package. I actually have the box still and all the other accessories with it. But this one, man, if I can get this signed, it'll probably go up like around $350, I would say. So Ric Flair Funko. Next, regardless of anything that he said or whatever controversies and whatnot, this man is still a legend, in the wrestling biz, and that's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. He signed it here, and he signed it here. So I got this from his store, from his personal online store. He sent it over with a certificate of authenticity signed by him as well, and he also was cool enough to send me one of these signed bandanas. So yeah, pretty cool. You know, the Hulkster himself. I always say that I have the 12-inch pythons, even though he has the 24-inch pythons. But yeah, the Hulkster, Walmart exclusive. Oh, this one's worth like $200 from his store. You could actually buy one yourself. So, and the next one, this is probably my most prized or even expensive Funko, and that is the dead man himself, The Undertaker, signed. I got this also from the auction, and you can look it up online. I'm not gonna reveal the price of this one, but it's up there. And yeah, man, you know, talk about special items. The Undertaker, he recently retired. He did a signing. This was signed right before the pandemic. Right before it. The Gemini Sports Cards has this event called LAX Fest, and their headliner was The Undertaker. I was not able to go, but I was able to reserve this, and then in the auction also. So yeah, definitely. This is in my vault. I keep this one safe. But yeah, so these are my Funkos. You know, some good names in here, and if I were to want to get a couple more, some names that I would like signed with their Funkos is Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and The Rock. If I were to get those four, I think I'm set. Maybe Mr. McMahon, you know, but Mr. McMahon only if I were to able to see him myself and see him sign it, you know. But yeah, so that's it. That's my collection. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys later.